and we are going to go over a plugin, by the way, I put onto my realm. Now, it's a good plugin, but I can say it could be better. And the reason I can say better is there's certain things that are turned on immediately that I feel like you should have to activate. They shouldn't come turned on. I shouldn't have to turn them off. I should have to turn them on, if that makes sense. So what this means is there's a certain thing that lets you make like half slabs or whatever, right? From a full block without needing a crafting table. This needs to be turned off immediately and allow us to activate it. Because a lot of people coming in, especially like me, till I found a video about it and found out you can interact with certain things was ridiculous. Okay? Because not even your actual booklets tell you can interact with the settings section. That is not in a book. Okay? And there is a settings section that's not in the book. And to show you guys that, I am out here in the village. And if I do this, you can see I no longer have the bullshit anymore. Okay? Which we were calling bullshit yesterday, and yes, it is bullshit. Also, I don't like how that highlights. That should be off, even though in the settings I have it turned off. And I think that just comes from a different plugin. But to fix that, that actually comes off of one of the books, by the way. And I mean, it's not like a regular book where you just get it and boom, you're done. It is actually another style of thing, which I slept last night. We need to go back to spawn right quick. So we're going to set this. Give me a second. We're going to go homes, add home. We're going to say village. Okay. Boop. That way I can actually come right back here. But we also need to go homes, and we need to go to, not homes. Where is it? Spawn. There it is. There we go. Which, by the way, this is the spawn. We need to actually give ourselves the ability to fly. And I believe it's right down here, wasn't it? It was on this side, wasn't it? It's been a minute since yesterday, and I've been on our regular world, so I don't remember exactly where I went to go chop the first tree. Oh, right here. You need this book right here, which is the encyclopedia. And then what happens is when you place it down, you're going to notice this. This right here. Now, if you're in single player, this will crash the fuck out of you in single player, and I'm not lying. For some reason, I had to throw this on a realm to get it working, because in my single player, I click this, I get blue screen on PS5. But you go right here, you click on this, and this gives you the section where you can come in here and disable the things that needs disabled, and all that type of stuff. So there we go, see? Automatic optimization is on. Enable multi-block conversion, multi-something requires sneak. Enable selection box, which technically is disabled, sapling, and then disable pre-exploring world tree generate. We actually going to keep that. Automatic optimization is on, and then remove all fruit, which, by the way, optimization, that can just come off. Fruit trees, there. Boom. And what that's going to let us do is set that so we no longer get the bull crappy little, when you're looking at a block, that you get that little turn thing and you're not able to do this. Okay, that needs to automatically be in this setting. What everybody's used to is this setting. Also, I don't like how that is highlighting. I'm going to have to look at the forest and fields to see if that's adding the outline to tree chopper. Because to show you that that's turned off, if I go to this, we go to settings, and we go to trunk outline. It says enable, but it is disabled. So if I set the color, so if we done black, right, you would see now when I leave this and pull out an axe, that should be black, but it's white. Okay, just figured I'd show that. So settings, trunk outline. Again, it is supposed to be black. But, yeah. And then disable. So, see, I disabled it. And even with it disabled, it will still outline. So I got another one that's causing that. And I know it is not the caves. I know it's not the realism VFX because, well, just to show you, this is just your like this stuff, okay? Which is what the same settings you guys seen before. And it is not this because this does have a tree capitator, but if you notice, there's nothing for tree outline in this. So yeah, there's tree breaker, but no tree outline. Tree breaker is basically the same thing as what one of my other things is. We do have sortable menus, but it's not what's giving the outline to this. Okay, so one of the other mods is causing it, and I got to figure out which one it is, and I think it's Forest and Fields. That's the only thing I can think about. It is the Forest and Fields add-on causing it. But yeah, we do have like really cool clouds and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I am actually fully functional. But yeah, if you want to remove that, that's how you do it. So we are able to play with this. I just find it dumb. You have to remove a setting in a dumb way, right? The setting should be automatically what I have it set to, and then you will turn it on as you want it, right? Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to start off having to break each corner of a fucking block to try and get it back, and then afterwards you get the little small particle versions, you don't get the full block. To me, that is just very dumb, and yeah. That's my first little bit for the review. I can say they're pretty okay when it comes to the actual trees because the trees are pretty good. They do grow naturally throughout the world, and there's plenty, and I mean plenty of trees. They tell you where they grow too, so if we actually grab the encyclopedia back, right? And let's go find a good little flat space, flat enough to read the book, which is probably about right here. This will be fine. Let's just get rid of all this grass. And open that up. And you can see that so far there is about 33 different trees, and one of them is not even on here. By the way, if you look through here, so you can see there is the apple, the banana, snow crystal, sweet cherry, coconut, lemon, mango, maple, orange, peach, pear, plum, rainbow, walnut, wisteria, baobab, redwood, acer, mushroom, cactus, hazel, scorched, gold tree, ender tree, bone tree, ashen tree, avocado tree, juniper tree, pine, dead trees, pink oleander, I believe is how that's supposed to be said. Oleander or something like that. Everblue and dawn redwood. There's actually 34. They actually forgot to put one in here. And I'm not going to say it's bad. It's a good tree. And I've already shown it to you in the last stream, but we'll show it to you again. And to do that, I need to actually locate a biome. So if we do / and then we type in locate biome Minecraft, but instead of desert, it'll be the oh god, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Oh boy, oh, I know what it is. One of these. And it's going to be bugged out. It's not going to tell me the chords, or it is just bugging. Okay. I'll probably have to download this in the single player to get it to work. Oh, here we go. There was one. I guess I was just like basically so close to it, it wasn't going to give me the chords. It's the only thing I can think about. I mean, yeah, this has with this, but we got a Cherry Grove that is actually really good. It's just not near me. That's why we're not getting the coordinates. Um, I'd have to find it to show it to you guys, which is pretty cool. Technically, this is supposed to be a swamp with how the lighting is. So I think farms and fields kind of, well, not farms, but realistic fields is the other mod that we're in here with. And I will say right now, that mod is very buggy because you can see what it's done to my ocean. And if you're wondering, it is the fields mod that is causing that. It's not the forest. So do not worry about the forest mod. That is not what's caused this. Can I do this and get chords? No, I cannot. It's not going to show me chords. That is redonkulous. That's all I'm going to say. But we do, however, have really cool, like, you know, new versions of trees coming from the fields, which I like. I just wish they wouldn't have touched the oceans, man. Because they have a good amount of custom trees to make, like, you know, like this, which looks cool. All the other stuff, which looks really good. They just kind of butchered the ocean somehow with the update and version, I guess. Because you can see there's a 1 block high, like the ocean is supposed to either be here or it's here, and for some reason there's that. Maybe this landmass is supposed to be right here to stop it from doing this, but it is just very weird. And to let you guys know, it is just the fields mod causing this, and we're not even here to review the fields mod either. I was hoping maybe to fly in this direction and catch a really quick cherry blossom, but that is not going to be the case. Because the cherry blossoms now have a brand new one, and I'm going to have to go in cheater mode to get that, ain't I? So we're just going to have to do slash game mode 1, and we go over here. We're going to grab the search bar, and we're going to do chair. And then we scroll to the very bottom, and you're going to see this thing called a mega cherry blossom. Okay. And this is what's not thrown into their book, by the way. And this thing is freaking awesome. I need actually one more thing apart from just the cherry blossom. Let's remove the seeds and let's grab some bone meal, shall we? There we go. And what that's going to let me do is plant this down and grow it. And this is what the brand new version of the cherry blossom looks like. And it looks nice, guys. Notice it's big. It actually has roots. Yeah, they actually did their work when making this mod. And I can say it's good, and I love it. This used to be my favorite mod. It's just for now, it's more headachy than it's worth to use in a server because I don't have to change a setting every time I go in order to remove off the whole thing I showed you guys of this. Hold on. Let me do this right quick. We're going to grab this. And then if you notice, if I turn this on and I go back to my axe. Oh, I'm in. Whoops. I'm an idiot. Hold on, guys. There. Okay, so it ain't the selection box. What actually... Oh, yeah, I didn't submit it. Okay, so it ain't the selection box. What's actually causing it then? Oh, it has to be... Okay. It has to be the mini block conversion, maybe? Yep. That is what comes automatically on. So what I think of is remove off the multi-block conversion. The mini block, my bad. Or at least, like, have it where it requires sneak. But even then, you can see this ain't... Zombles. Did I say you could spawn? It is daytime. Did I... Slash... Toggle downfall. Slash... Time. Set. Day. Okay. You notice... I have it set to where I'm supposed to be able to crouch to get it to work. And it's not even going off of that. And to show you guys that it isn't. There. We're just going to do that. And right here, requires sneak. So if I turn this off, I'm now able to do that. And then I'm guessing now it'll... Nope. So they haven't even, like, fixed that. That does not work properly at all. So just remove the fucking thing out, bro. Because, I mean, it's... I'm not going to lie, it's horrible. Okay? Or what makes it even worse... Spider, it is daytime. Is it really raining again? After I turn the rain off? Oh, well. What makes it even worse, and I'm going to go up here to show it to you, is apart from, like, it doesn't work when you sneak, right? I see. So to get it to work, you have to, like, double crouch, right? See, if I do that, it's disabled. So I have to double tap crouch to enable and disable it. Like, really quickly double tap. And that, to me, is horrid as well, because some people just kind of want to do like that to get, you know, onto their builds or, like, look at whatever they're doing without having to enable that. That, to me, is very weird. That's stupid for a mechanic, but also, why do we even have that in the first... I grabbed the wrong book to show you guys. This is just the encyclopedia of the different trees. Let me go back to spawn right quick. And let's find the other book, because the other book actually says something that is very, very wise here that we need to actually look at, and why I'm calling a good portion of this very stupid, because it actually kind of is. Okay, which is going to be removing this stuff out of my inventory right quick. That can go up there. This goes over here. The bread can go up there, and we are going to pull out the other inside this right here, Forestcraft add-on. So this is their tutorial book. Okay, we're going to pull this out, go over here where we were before, and we're just going to read a certain line of something. I got to find the line that it's in again. So let's do this and go find that line. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be under cutter right here. The quarter plank is a new powerful block type that can be placed down in any possible combination, make vertical slabs, blah, blah, which that's kind of what that is. But craft quarter planks using the stone cutter, not crouched, not with an axe, stone cutter. Okay? That right there says it all. So instead of just sticking to the stone cutter, they added it behind a dumb fucking axe as well that does this shit now. Okay? Fix! One, I don't want to double crouch to enable and disable. Your setting is already next to a fucking book. I don't need to disable and enable it by doing this. Secondhand, you're supposed to craft them through the stone cutter. Please fix that. An axe is not a stone cutter. So, yes, that it needs a fix. Alrighty? So, yeah, it's a headache. Is it worth the time? No. Is it worth your money right now? No. Do not waste your fucking money on this plugin. It was good before they added this feature. After the 4.0 update, when they really, really made it stupid, became horrible. Okay? So, one, I shouldn't have the auto thing be in a circle to where the axe doesn't work, to where I have to fix a fucking setting. Two, okay, I should not double crouch to enable and disable this bullshit. Okay, because look, that can fill your fucking screen on console. And two, if someone's trying to like really kind of do this to like sneak, or maybe they have a server where they like the new trees, but it's a PvP server, and let's say I'm running around and I need to sneak up to something real quick, like I come off sneak and I need to re-sneak again, because maybe like I thought like, okay, maybe I'm thinking it's clear, I gotta stand and I'm like, oh shit, it ain't clear. Enable, disable. See the issue with that? Now, I'm not going to say my servers are PvP. I'm thinking of the people that do PvP. And, well, maybe they want this mod added for the new trees, new build materials. Yeah, it's horrid. Okay, it's horrible that is a feature that we can do that with. Remove that feature. Secondhand. The axe is made to chop the trees. Maybe make it actually just chop trees. And I kind of don't like how it does that outline. I really do not. Whatever does the outline is stupid. Okay? And the reason I'm saying this is because if you have a brain, you know what you're chopping. Let's be honest. So if I have a tree capitator mod and I break this block, I know every block around it and above it breaks. Okay? It's not like, oh, it's just this one, or it's this one, and then somehow this one. No, it's literally everything at the level you're chopping and above it. I don't know why you need an outline to see. Unless, like, you made a building, like that garden earlier, where I looked at it to see if I was breaking one or the garden. But yeah, it's kind of oof. Hi, Gamer Girl. But yeah, it is very stupid, and this is my review to Forestcraft. They need an update to fix the stuff that is broken and invisible animals. Nice. All right, but we're going to head back over and get back onto the realm. I just wanted to make this and let everybody know that the Forestcraft update right now / actual plugin is not worth your cash. Do not buy it. Wait for it to catch an update and become better before wasting your money. I'll see you guys over on the Realm and onto the Realms stream, because I ain't going to put the stream onto the review as well. So I will see you guys in the Realm in just a second.